Imagine this. You're comfortably nestled in your home, enjoying a typical evening with your family. The air is filled with the tantalizing aroma of dinner simmering on the stove, laughter echoes through the rooms, and the world outside your window is calm and serene. But life, as we well know, has a knack for being unpredictable. One moment you're engrossed in a riveting novel, the next, the lights flicker, then plunge your home into darkness. The once familiar hum of everyday life is replaced by an eerie silence, only broken by the distant wail of sirens. A storm, previously a mere blip on the weather radar, has swiftly escalated into a full-blown hurricane. The wind howls like a banshee, its voice drowned out only by the relentless onslaught of rain battering your windows. The world outside your door is no longer a picture of tranquility, but a swirling vortex of chaos and uncertainty. You reach for your phone, but the once comforting glow of connectivity is absent. The power lines are down. Outside, the streets are quickly transforming into rivers, the water level inching dangerously higher. The once distant threat has invaded your doorstep. Your home, your sanctuary, is under siege by forces beyond your control. And in this moment, you realize how swiftly the pendulum of life swings from comfort and predictability to disarray and unpredictability. How abruptly the routine of daily life can be shattered by forces beyond our control. You're faced with a sobering reality. The world is a dynamic, ever-changing theater, and we are but actors on its stage, subject to the whims of the script life writes for us. A script that often includes unforeseen plot twists like hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, floods, food shortages, and even wars. And so, the question looms like an ominous cloud over your thoughts. Are you ready to face these unexpected turns? Have you prepared yourself and your loved ones to weather the storms that life, in its inherent unpredictability, might throw your way? In the blink of an eye, life as you know it has been turned upside down. Are you prepared? Now before we dive in, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to join our thriving community at Prepping for Tomorrow. As we traverse this unpredictable journey we call life, one thing remains certain: uncertainty itself. It's the unpredictability that necessitates preparedness. Let's imagine, for instance, the sudden onset of a hurricane. The bustling cityscape turns into a disarrayed labyrinth of destruction within hours, leaving you stranded, without electricity, and with dwindling supplies. Or consider a severe blizzard that locks you inside your home for days or even weeks on end, with the chilling winds and relentless snowfall making it nearly impossible to venture out for supplies. Then there are food shortages, a scenario that might seem far-fetched to many, until it isn't. Picture supermarket shelves stripped bare, a panic-stricken populace, and the realization that your pantry isn't as well stocked as you'd hoped. These are just a few examples of situations where being prepared can mean the difference between survival and despair. Being prepared isn't about nurturing a paranoid mindset. It's about acknowledging the potential for unexpected events and taking proactive steps to mitigate their impact. It's about having a plan, having resources, and most importantly, having the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're ready to face whatever life throws your way. You see, preparation isn't just about the physical aspects like stocking up on food, water, and essential supplies. It's also about mental preparedness. It's about understanding potential scenarios, learning survival skills, and developing the mental resilience to stay calm and focused when the world around you is in chaos. Preparation is the best defense against the unexpected. It's the life raft that keeps you afloat when the storm hits. It's the stocked pantry that sustains you when supplies run short. It's the knowledge and skills that empower you to adapt and survive in challenging circumstances. Prepare not because you know something will happen, but because you can never be too sure when it might. Understanding your prepping goals is crucial. So, what are you prepping for? Just as every journey begins with a single step, every prepping journey starts with a clear goal. But how do you identify what you're prepping for? Let's break it down. Life is unpredictable. We might face anything from natural calamities like hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, and floods, to man-made crises such as wars or food shortages. Each scenario demands unique strategies and resources. For instance, if you're prepping for natural disasters, your focus might be on gathering emergency supplies, creating evacuation plans, and learning basic survival skills. This could involve stocking up on non-perishable food items, water purifiers, first aid kits, and other essentials. You might also need to learn about local emergency services and safe zones, and educate your family about what to do in a crisis. On the other hand, If you're prepping for potential food shortages, your approach might be different. You'd probably want to learn about food preservation techniques, grow your own food, and possibly even raise livestock. It's about creating a sustainable system that can feed your family when supermarket shelves are empty. And if you're thinking about potential wars or societal breakdowns, your prepping might involve learning self-defense, understanding basic medical skills, and being ready to go off-grid if necessary. This could entail having a bug-out bag ready, knowing how to find and purify water, and understanding how to generate your own power. But remember, prepping is not about living in constant fear of these scenarios. It's about being empowered, knowing that if something were to happen, you've done your best to prepare. It's about gaining the skills and knowledge to face any challenge life throws at you, head on. So take a moment to reflect. What are you prepping for? Once you have your answer, you're already one step closer to being prepared. And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to prepping. Your journey will be unique, tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. Preparation is not about fear, but about empowerment. Knowing your goals is the first step towards that empowerment. So, you've identified your prepping goals. Now what? Well, the first step on this journey is to start small. It can be overwhelming when we think about all the potential emergencies we might face. But remember, we are not trying to prepare for every possible disaster all at once. Instead, we focus on the essentials and expand gradually. A good starting point is an emergency kit. This is a collection of basic items your household may need in the event of an emergency. It should include things like water, 1 gallon per person per day for at least 3 days, food, a 3-day supply of non-perishable food, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and extra batteries. Next, let's talk about food storage. This is a critical part of prepping because in many emergencies, you might not have access to fresh food. Start by storing what you eat and eating what you store. By rotating your supply, you ensure that your stored food remains fresh and edible. Aim for a week's worth of food initially and then gradually build up to a month and so on. Another key factor in your prepping journey is disaster planning. This involves being aware of the potential disasters in your area and having a plan in place. Make sure everyone in your household knows the plan. This should include where to meet if you are separated, how to communicate if conventional methods are not available, and what to do in different types of emergencies. Finally, remember to continuously learn and adapt. As you gain more experience and knowledge, your prepping will naturally become more sophisticated. Don't be afraid to reassess and adjust your plans based on new information or changes in your situation. In conclusion, starting your prepping journey doesn't have to be daunting. By taking it one step at a time, you can build a comprehensive plan that leaves you feeling secure and prepared for whatever life throws your way. Remember, the key to successful prepping is starting small and expanding gradually. Scene script. Knowledge is power, and in the world of prepping, it could be a lifesaver. Imagine the ripple effect that can come from sharing this video. You found value in it, learned something new perhaps, or reinforced what you already knew. What if you could pass that on? What if one person could be saved from a hurricane, a tornado, a blizzard, a flood, or even a food shortage because of the knowledge you shared? The power to make that difference lies in your hands. Spreading awareness is crucial in the world of prepping. Not everyone understands the importance of being ready for the unpredictable. The more people who are informed and prepared, the less chaos and panic there will be when disaster strikes. It's not just about saving ourselves, but about creating a community that can stand strong in the face of adversity. It's not just about sharing the video, but about starting conversations. Talk to your friends, your family, your neighbors about what you're prepping for. Share your strategies, your insights. You never know, you might learn something new in return. And let's not forget the importance of teaching the younger generations. They are our future after all. Instilling in them the value of being prepared could be one of the most important lessons they learn. Prepping is a journey, and it's one that we can all embark on together. By sharing our knowledge, we're not just helping others, we're strengthening our community. A community that is ready for whatever life throws at it. A community that can weather any storm. So, take a moment, share this video, start a conversation, pass on the knowledge that could potentially save a life. And remember, prepping isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. It's about being strong for ourselves, for our families, and for our community. So are you prepared? If not, there's no time like the present to start. Remember, preparation today is survival tomorrow.